Now, the one single trait that I have in my 18 years of existence, which is kind of funny, is that whenever I'm going through some tough shit, right, I instantly make it funny. Like, let's say I'm going through some tough shit. Like, people are talking about, oh, this guy's going through it. This guy's going through his villain arc. What's going on? I still find a way to make myself laugh. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not even, like, I can't even help it that I've seen myself in a tough situation. I'm like, bro, I just laugh. And honestly, people might call me a psychopath, but I know some of you people that are watching this, you can relate to this. Do you know what I mean? When you're going through something tough, you kind of just detach from yourself and laugh at your own scenario. Now, people might say this is some coping mechanism you're doing too, you know? So they give you this scientific understanding of why you're doing certain things. But this really gave me sort of a new way to look at whatever tough you're going through, right? Because whatever tough you're going through is based upon whether it should be happening or it shouldn't be happening, right? The reason why you think this thing right now, which is happening to me, is bad, is because you have been taught that this is supposed to be bad, or you have been taught that this shouldn't be happening. You think that this shouldn't be happening, so there's resistance to accepting the thing which is happening right now. When you're going through some tough shit, you know what I mean? When you're going through some difficult times, your brain is telling you, we shouldn't be going through this. We shouldn't be going through this scenario right now. And that is why you feel like it's very difficult to even accept that this scenario is happening, when acceptance should come naturally. But because there is resistance, there is no acceptance going on. And hence that situation or that event will be prolonged for a long period of time until you realize that you need to accept it, right? And so one of the things which really helped me in this is figuring out what genre you're playing your life in, right? It's like comparing your life to a movie, where you know how movies have different genres. They have thrillers, they have comedies, they have rom-coms, they have, like, I don't even know, like, they have lots of shit, right? Lots of genres, action. Now, I'm not trying to tell you go shoot up some people just to make your life like an action movie or something like that, you know what I mean? But if you want to, I'm joking. You shouldn't do that, not me. Nah, I'm not even thinking about it, shit. But basically what I'm trying to tell you is turn your life into this comedy movie. Do you know what I mean? Like, just simmer down all the things which make you take things seriously to the point where you're looking at one thing, you're like, why is this happening? What's wrong with me? Why am I letting this happen to me? Do you know what I mean? Like, just take the serious tone down. Like, a couple of days ago, I got banned from the gym. Now, I'm not going to tell you why I got banned from the gym. I didn't... I got banned from the gym. Some other membership got cancelled. I woke up late for an exam. There was a lot of shit that was happening in the last week. But within that time, if I was someone else, or if I had someone else's consciousness, I would have been like, yo, I'm so shit. What's wrong with me? Do you know what I mean? I've been complaining about what's wrong with me. When in reality, the thing is, I'm just taking this whole thing as a show, not as a joke, but I'm taking it in a funny perspective, but then playing it serious. That's what you need. Take things from a funny perspective, but then when you're taking action on those things, you take a serious tone. But at the same time, you just got to have this comedic outlook when you're looking at your life, right? Now, another example I'm going to give you, right? Back in 2022, 2023, I used to be very, like, heavily serious on my diet. And I still am. To this day, I'm very serious on my diet. But back in the day, I used to be so serious that I would get mad at myself just because I would eat like something which has a lot of sugar, right? Let's say I'm having a clean diet, like no outside food. I'm only eating what's cooked inside. I'm only eating fruits, meat, and vegetables, and a little bit of rice and stuff. And I eat, let's say, like one bite of like a chicken wrap, which I got from the shop outside. If I eat that, I feel shit about myself. I'm like, bro, why did you eat that? We're supposed to have a perfect, this is my internal dialogue. We're supposed to have a perfect diet. Do you know what I mean? I'm telling that to myself. Imagine someone else, like your best friend, telling you, what's wrong with you, man? Like, do you know what I mean? Or talking all this shit to you. You wouldn't even be friends with that person. Do you know what I mean? But But when you think about that, my sort of internal dialogue was taking more of a serious perspective and was telling me, you shouldn't do this, what's wrong with you know what I mean? But now I've sort of developed this perspective. Even if I eat something which is like a little bit unhealthy for me, and let's say once every 2 weeks I'm eating something unhealthy, whether that be going out with friends, because I can't be like, guys, this doesn't fit in my calories, I can't eat this. I'm not gonna say that, bro. Come on. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna eat that stuff with my friends, and I'm not gonna be like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I'm not gonna think that, right? Because one thing I gotta tell you is that when you're living through life and you break the certain sort of promises that you made to yourself, it feels like shit. You're there like you're taking a bite of, like, let's say a cake or something, and you're in the corner room like, seriously, like, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? And people around you can see that. People, I don't know if you notice this, but people around you can see what thoughts you are thinking, or not what thoughts you're thinking. They can see the effects of those thoughts reflected on you, right? Your facial expression changes, the vibe that you have changes, right? And when your vibe changes, people can sense it, because it's all energy. This is all vibrational energy. People can feel it on this. People can feel it on this energetic level when you're changing, when the thoughts that you have are not pleasant. They can feel it, right? And so one thing I want to tell you is that just by merely eating, like, let's say a chocolate cake, it's not going to kill you. But when you think that this is bad for me, I shouldn't be eating this, what's wrong with me if I eat, I'm a bad person if I eat this, and you eat it, that's going to be more bad for you, because you having this sense of guilt, this sense of shame for eating it. And that sort of, on a vibrational scale, let me just put the chart of vibration right there. Shame is on the lowest tier. And so you got to think that, you know what, if I eat this chocolate cake and I feel shame, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to eliminate myself on an energetic level, right? I don't want to get banned, bro, to be honest, I'm saying. So I'm going to get eliminated on an energetic, bro. I'm going to get eliminated on an energetic level. Finally, I said it. But yeah, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, make sure you smash a like and drop a subscribe. I hate saying that, but you know what I mean? You know what to do, man. I'll see you in the next one, man.